Hello and welcome to Moments of Truth on Labour Social. I'm Graham Hughes. So, another day, another Tory gets another job in government. As Ben Wallace steps down as Defence Secretary so he can quicker get a job in the defence industry, he's replaced by our old friend Michael Green. Sorry, I meant Corinne Stockheath. I mean Sebastian Fox. Sorry, I meant Jeremy from Peep Show. Sorry, I meant Grant Shapps. Grant get-rich-quick schemes Shapps, in charge of the nation's defences. Putin must be quaking in his boots. Is this the guy who's held 5 different cabinet jobs in the last 12 months? One for each of his alter egos, yeah? Can you hear that hideous sound like nails down a blackboard? It's the sound of the floor tiles being scraped underneath where the barrel used to be. One of the reasons the country is in the state it is in is because the people who've been in charge of it for the last 13 years have been beholden to the law of diminishing returns, like the sequels to Jaws. All of the competent people were cleared out years ago, and now all that's left is this flotsam and jetsam like Oliver Dowden, Neanderthal and Greg Hands. Although Grant Shapps might well be the poster boy for both that incompetence and desperation. This time last year, he was the Transport Secretary. Since then, he's been Home Secretary for 6 days, Business Secretary, and then Energy and Net Zero Secretary before taking his current job, being in charge of the nation's military. This is the gutter snipe who in 2015 was forced to admit that he used to cosplay as a multi-million-dollar web marketer when he first became an MP in the mid-2000s. Posing as internet guru Michael Green, MP Shapps posted pictures of himself and his son in his private plane, his luxury car collection, and his 6-bedroom home as hardcore evidence, his words, of his wealth-creating powers. Under this pseudonym of Michael Green, he published an ebook, The 2020 Challenge, which promises budding entrepreneurs that they can make $20,000 in 20 days by creating their own online guide and selling it to other budding entrepreneurs. If that sounds like a Ponzi scheme, it's because, yeah, that's a Ponzi scheme. Would you like to see the cover of the book? Here it is. Yeah, it features Shapps surfing on a dollar bill. I'll say it again. This is the man who is now in charge of the nation's military. At a time when Russia has invaded Ukraine, a country that is less than 20 hours drive away. In 2013, he wrote a creepy article for BuzzFeed explaining how the Conservatives were going to keep us warm in the winter. I don't know about you, but given the choice, I'd much rather cuddle up to the freezing embrace of death. He's also been accused of editing his own Wikipedia page, removing embarrassing references to his many alter egos. Not only that, but that same wiki editor altered the pages of other Tory MPs that Shapps didn't like, such as Philip Hammond. Of course, Shapps has denied the claims, but then he would say that, wouldn't he? And then as the piece de resistance, you've got to see this absolutely incredible promo video that Shapps made for the railways, which has got to be seen to be believed.
Okay, rolling. I want to tell you about a great offer coming to you. It's the Great British Rail Sale, offering over 1 million advance tickets to passengers with up to a massive 50% off. Why not take a trip to Edinburgh to take in the sweeping views from Arthur's Seat? Or if it's sea and sand that you want, well, head to Cornwall with its stretches of beautiful sand and crashing waves. Or visit the Lake District, the land of dancing daffodils and full of love from Wordsworth's paradise. Or come down to London for a bit of retail therapy.
In charge of the nation's military. So there you have it, troops. This is your new Commander-in-Chief, Grant Shapps, or Michael Green, or Corinne Stockheath, or Sebastian Fox. This shouldn't need to be said, but the Tory party truly is a shadow of its former self. They've got rid of everyone who's even vaguely competent and replaced them with boneheads, sycophants and bigots, all of whom shouldn't be trusted to run a bath. Never mind the sixth biggest national economy in the world.